No, I'm not having a stroke. Before you judge me for judging.
Judge not, that you be not judged. Does Jesus really say that? Yes, he does. Matthew 7:1. But do not miss the context. Jesus is not saying that we shouldn't judge at all. He's saying don't judge hypocritically. Continuing on, he says, how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye when there's a log in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Did you get that? First take the log out of your eye, and then take the speck out of your brother's eye. By this, the Bible is actually telling us that we're supposed to judge. Proverbs 27:5, better is open rebuke than hidden love. Proverbs 31:9, open your mouth, judge righteously. Matthew 18:15, tell your brother his faults. John 7:24, do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. 1 Corinthians 2:15, the spiritual person judges all things. 1 Corinthians 5:12, judge those inside the church. 2 Timothy 3:16, the Bible is useful for reproof. Now, we're definitely not supposed to be jerks when it comes to judgment. We also read in 2 Timothy that the Lord's servant must not be quarrelsome, but kind to everyone, correcting opponents with gentleness. Titus 3:2 says to be gentle and show perfect courtesy to all people. The purpose is not to point out everyone's wrong so that we can show how much more right we are. The purpose is to point them to Christ, who forgives sin and gives eternal life.
Are we supposed to judge anything? No. We're supposed to judge everything. The question is not, should we judge, but how do we do it? And if you've ever wondered, did Jesus have a sense of humor? Yeah, actually, he did. This could hurt. I should have warmed up. I cannot tell you that when he was delivering the line about the plank and the speck business on the Sermon on the Mount, that he actually used a prop, because he was not a contextualizer. But basically, the picture that he was drawing was this. Hey, wow. This is you. This is you right here. This is you. And you're trying to go after somebody. Okay. We're going to have a very serious conversation with the prop department when this is done. Let me try this one more time. Hold on. This is supposed to be my speck, by the way. Hold on. Okay. Now, Juan, who's right behind you, I'm gonna try to take the speck out of his eye. Okay. Look, I can't even. See, I can't get to it because I've got this big honking beam in my own eye. Oh, thank you for kicking back my other prop. How can I go after this in his eye? But here, it's not even this thing. It's more like, again, a meeting with the prop department right after the show. Okay, this is in Juan's eye, and I've got this in my eye. Hey, you got a little problem there. Boink, boink. I can't possibly be judging somebody until I remove this from my own eye. Then I'm prepared to judge. Now I'm wondering if the prop department actually has some oxygen available during the break. The point is, we judge. We just do it with a certain attitude. It's not to be, as the video said, well, what? That we're supposed to be jerks? No, we're supposed to correct things lovingly, especially when they are things that are not really essential. When you see something and you go, I wouldn't have done it that way, you might not even need to address it with a person. There might not even be a point. Recently, I attended a big old Christian convention. There are some things that I saw there that I would like to spend some time discerning, hopefully without a beam in my eye. So let me just take it out right now. Have I ever done dumb things? Yeah. Have I ever said stupid things that I wish I hadn't? Absolutely. Having said that, that doesn't mean now I can't see some things that other Christians do and say, you know, I don't think that's so good. But as we go about the business of doing that, let's remember what the issues are. If it's just something that's stupid, okay, we're just going to point that out, move on, not insinuating that somebody's not saved, not suggesting that somebody's a heretic for this.